Hello there, and welcome to No, I'm Not a Human. Let us begin. Now, I have some knowledge of the game. I may know what some of the people are guaranteed to be evil, but I don't know much else. Also, it has drastically changed from the demo. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. That me? I don't know. We went to the beach, but it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Is that someone dead or resting? Hello there. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? That is indeed life. Baron. Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Sounds good. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Friendship. Oh. Hello. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun, and that there are people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors, for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth, or the surface at least. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt, or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Alright then. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Living the best life. Oh, hello, that's my wife, I assume? Phone. No need. Better not go in there right now. Alright. A skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. If only I had some. Moralia. A calendar. The radio, no use. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There is no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. Well, I better go to bed as well. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. Why is that? I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. A shame. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Nothing important. It's daytime now. I'm afraid looking out right now will make me go blind. It's that bad. I think this door is slightly ajar, meaning someone is in there. Or maybe this door is just broken. Hello. Damn, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. I hate dealing with people. I know. It won't be easy for you, but you have no choice. It might be the only thing that keeps you alive. And who knows, they might even bring something useful or share some interesting information. And don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy. So talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there is no better source of info than your own two eyes. Then what? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Alright, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number, they just set up the line over there. 582-572. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. Whatever you say, buddy. Good. I feel energized, lost. No energy at all. Next day, nighttime. Alright. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Oops, let me read that again. Accidentally skipped. My apologies. Oh yeah, it's not ajar anymore. That's cool. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. I think that's my neighbor knocking. Empty. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Maybe there is a point after all. Hi, is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Oh wait, you're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too. How did you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? Have a good day. I'll get your dad for you. Thanks, you too. I wanna go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice, and then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Oh, what a sweetheart. Oh, there's the phone number. I'll call him later. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out. Just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry, life is shitty sometimes, you know. So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You sure you won't make any trouble? What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Why did they kick you out of the previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have fucking noticed. Come in, you sound alright. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even... Well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. That's a friend I have. Oh, hello. Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today. And the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so... Could you maybe, find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting in goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What will you do now? Try to survive somehow? It's freaky out here, with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. You should leave now. Last I remember, visitors don't kick people, they kill them. Okay, I get it. Thanks for hearing me out anyway. Okay, clearly I should go then. Bye, bye. See you round. Or not? Oh, shit. Hey, hope I don't look too messed up to get let in. Should I be worried? What happened to your skin? That's exactly what I mean. It's congenital, I can't do anything about it. But for some reason people think I'm a visitor, it's insane. What did you expect? What do you mean, what did I expect? Get a grip. You think I chose to look this way? I'm telling you, I'm not a visitor. We'll see about that. Whatever you see... Oh, my cat's just exploring the room, apologies. So, are you gonna let me in or not? I'll give you a shot. Thanks for letting me in. And well, not making a big deal about how I look. We're gonna have to test that man. Probably. So he's in the living room. So tall guy is. Maybe they're both in there. No, one of them is in the kitchen. Time to rest. A good day's work. Good afternoon, here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to... just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we're calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered... the radio, I guess. Encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth, who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. I see. That's a clue. What's with the radio? I think I know how to use this. Probably. Hold on. Nice. And now for our new program, Yes, I'm a Human. It's simple. You send in your photos, and we'll check what you really are. My cat is going off the rails. Holy crap. Just send your photos to us by email to yesiamhumanverification.agency, and we'll handle the rest. What is my cat doing? It's chasing something. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. Oh, that's a nice cat. It's a Sphinx cat, I believe. Kombucha. Save. I have limited saves? That's fucked up. How absurd. Cucumber Day. Is that a joke, or is that legit? That's funny. A save station. I'll see about that. It's my man. What is that? Toto. Pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except for the sticks we used to whack the grass. Yes, was there something you wanted? Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It fucked us all up. Some crumbled under the stress, some dove head first into the bottle. But me? Well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves." Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? I like this guy. Now, what about the other one? You don't look too happy. Yeah, what is it? Is it hard looking like that? Well, not really. Except back at school, they called me a leper, and no one would play with me. They all thought they'd catch something. I figured once I grew up, it'd stop. And it did, mostly. Sure, people still stared sometimes, but that's nothing. Then the cataclysm hit, and suddenly all those old prejudices came crawling back. Only now it's worse, because it's about survival. And of course, my skin makes me look like a visitor. What can you do? Bad times bring out the worst in people. Let's test. Go on then if it makes you feel better. See, normal. Now, I don't know if this means he's actually a visitor, even though it's staring me right in the face. Yeah, that's straight too. Maybe my skin's a mess, but my chompers are perfect. You're not gonna kill me over the one good thing I have going, right? Well, time to die. What the hell's wrong with you? Shit, I don't wanna die. Rest in peace. That's one done. Not bad, not bad. What about the neighbor? Let's call him. Hello? Hey neighbor, good to hear from you. So, you let a couple people in yet? If not, then you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? You taking people in too? Yeah, I have to. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside, just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? Anything else? How many signs does it take to tell if someone's a visitor? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it's probably best not to jump conclusions though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. Got any questions? How'd you sort out the issue with food? I got lucky. Stocked up beforehand. But if you want something special, there's that food delivery service, Forrest. Don't know their number, but you'll catch it on the TV or the radio ads. Got any questions? That's it. See you. Take care. Off it. Alright, we're done for today. Let me drink a beer. Gonna have to clean that up at some point. Better. Rest in peace, I guess. I just murdered that little cockroach. Alright, doing well. We did identify our first guy. Nighttime. Can I take a look one day? I guess not. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. If only for a moment. Oh boy. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Oh shit, rest in peace, my friend. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. One of the most obvious ones. I see your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child. I believe it will suit me just fine. Suit you for what? Lord have mercy, I am speaking plainly, am I not? For hiding away, my child, I wish to stay here. And since we're speaking on the matter, allow me to inquire as to your amenities. You do have holy icons, I assume. I also require complete silence for prayer and contemplation. This isn't a hotel. Oh, thank heavens, I would have never figured that out had you not informed me. I'm simply trying to find out if your hovel is worthy of my humble self. I cannot abide filth. Is that so much to ask, child? Sure, I guess. I don't know. God be with you, child. I have to give it a try. She'll be in the living room, it seems. Hello? Enough! Stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello, could you please help us? What happened? I'm exhausted. I just want a place to sleep. I had 5 kids, now this is the only one left. My husband disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or if he abandoned us, but now I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. Where did your other kids go? I don't know. Maybe their father took them. I want to go to his house, but I just don't have the strength anymore. Sure, we fought a lot, but it's hard not to when you live with someone who acts like a complete asshole. Forget him. Look, the most important thing to me now is finding my kids. I don't want to take too many people. I don't even know if the nun is okay. You should leave. Fine then, I'll just try to get to my mom's house. I might not make it. No, I have to. I have to. Good luck out there. Hello? Hey man, whoa. Open up. The sun's beating down like a spotlight. I'm gonna go blind at this rate. Let me crash here a couple nights. I won't hang around forever. I'm not some, what was the word? Freeloader. I think you meant visitor. Shit's a total mess right now, like hosting a A-lister in a dive bar with no crowd control. Why do you look like you haven't slept in a week? Because I haven't. Played a set till dawn, then some wackos rolled up on our spot and started stealing shit. They even busted my guitar, those motherfuckers. All this bullshit's turning people into animals, man. And honestly, if I were a visitor, I'd be kicking the door in or crawling through the window. Instead, I'm just here. He's playing the I'm not a visitor, otherwise I would have done this game to me. For all I know, he's one. Because they never come in without asking. You should leave. I don't trust this prick. But he could be fine. Though he hasn't slept. So his eyes would be naturally red, right? Sure. This might be a trouble. Okay. No, you should leave. Got you, brother. No hard feelings. I'll try crashing at one of my friend's places. Hope the few left haven't kicked the bucket. I'm sorry, man. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Time to rest. Another day passes. Another survival. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency had already discovered a new way to identify visitors: dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Turmoil, terror and suffering, and all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, just hand suspects a notice slip to have them visit FEMA. And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, call our hotline. That's funny. Help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. Reports say a pale maniac has appeared on the streets of the city. From various testimonies, police have learned that his victims all had one thing in common: they were alone. Additionally, the maniac likes to talk to the victim before committing their vicious murder. Police have assembled a sketch of the killer from eyewitness accounts. The suspect is a very pale, middle-aged man with black hair. He is of slender build and wears a single pair of pants. Further reports have added that he sometimes also wears the skin of a different person. This information has not been confirmed. If you see this man, do not open your door. Do not tell him that you are alone. That's all for now. That's everything I can know. Let's see. Have your eyes become red? Evil spirit has entered you. Yours will don't let this blight take you over. We will call you expert immediately. That cast that evil spirit cleanse your body of the perilous aura and provide you with... Well, that was fast. That was quick. Oh, the nun is just facing the other way. He plans on killing him. Our Father who art in heaven. So how do you like the house? It's wretched, child. The walls are crooked, and the layout makes no sense at all. Tell me, did you purposefully assign me the most pitiful little room you had? The furniture is old and sagging, probably been made a meal of by the moths that have also taken up residence. Couldn't even hang a cross and make it a proper room, could you? Why do you test me, Father? Wow, she went God mode for a second. Test needed. Seems God is not the only one who tests me so. Let's see. Hold on. If you must. No teeth. Be not afraid. Sins are not something to be chewed nor savored, child. I swallowed them whole. You're fine. What about the hands? Be quick about it. You're good. Old age and roach poison brings forth a rash as persistent as the non-believers, yet only half as vexatious. You're okay. Are things any better here? I don't bother anyone anymore. It's not worth it. But when I hear voices on the TV or overhear conversations, a light flicks on inside my mind. Then I stop myself. It's too much work for no gratification. No, I'm done. These nerves of mine are already shot to hell and back. Life was dreary enough before all this, and now, one day I'll hang from the chandelier over the whole baptized world. I like these conversations I'm having. Saves the game. This save persists even after your current playthrough ends. Don't use. Okay. Save and quit to desktop. Alright, I'm unfortunately out of time, but this is promising at the moment. I'm doing quite well, and maybe things are going to take a bad turn at some point, and it probably will. Alright, hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye!